All right, welcome to EFC 74 presser. I'm going to start off with the face-offs between the athletes. They've been waiting with bated breath to look into one another's eyes and get this presser going. So I'm going to.
Yeah. Oh, you think it's going to be? Oh, you're fighting for the EFC, so you just remember that. You just remember that, little boy. Doesn't mean you're fighting for the EFC. Okay, talk.
When you champion.
Nada. Yes.
That's your proper face.
Yes.
I always back up what I say. I will show you. Yeah, I will show you.
Alrighty, cool. Gentlemen.
That's it. Yeah. It's not BJJ, it's MMA. Fight, Baba.
I got a question for Tumisang Madiba. Recently heard an interview with you. It was on social media. Is there on that interview they referred to you as Muhammad Tumisang Madiba? Would you be able to elaborate on that? And just, is there a formal change? Should EFC be changing things on their website?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greet you all. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I greet you all in the name of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We send peace and salutations upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yeah, man, as I told you, I've been through a lot the past year. I actually embraced Islam, mashallah. And yeah, if the EFC feels like that, you know, I'm Muhammad Abu Azanya, Muhammad Azanya's father. So yeah, the president is still here. I think I might have to change it, seeing how Zimbabweans do their presidents in. But yeah, Muhammad is good as well, inshallah.
I think next question for Sylvester. Sylvester, you actually called for this fight a couple of weeks ago. You wanted to get back into the cage. You're now there. What can we expect to see from you come fight night? Because it has been quite a while, and I think your last fight ended up with you spending a bit of time in hospital. So can we expect something very different from you come fight night?
I've been looking for this fight for ages, you know. Like I've wanted to fight ever since, I think, March, if I'm not mistaken. So I can't wait to showcase what I've been working on with the guys, and Dimad, Temba, Aniset and them. I mean, I've been working with bigger guys. I've been taking hits, I've been giving hits, so I'm very confident you can expect the Sylvester that you saw last year. Performance bonuses every fight. Fight of the night, fight of the year. That's what I'm looking forward to.
You know what's quite interesting? I think, didn't we offer you a fight? We'd originally, when BK fell off, we'd originally offer that fight to you against Nkazimola Zulu as a rematch, and you were keen on taking it. But I think the weight class was an issue.
Oh yeah, we had an issue on the weight loss because at first we had agreed to fight at, was it 64 or something like that? And then as I was cutting weight, I was told, no, you can't fight 64, we have to cut it to, I think it was 61. And I just couldn't cut, like I was walking around 68 those days. And it was like a 2-day fight notice, so I couldn't cut 8 kilos in 2 days. Obviously, he would have had the advantage over me. But I'll take any fight, anywhere, anytime. I don't shy away from fights.
Question for Ms. Flismus. You're originally from Extreme Couture in Las Vegas, but you've been out here for a while. Is there any reason behind the move, or you're just visiting, or...?
Actually, I'm going to be making South Africa my home. So my boyfriend, JP Bays, I came out here to be with him and train under Coach Kwan. And when I found out there was actually a card here for EFC, I hopped right on that so I can show all the South African people that Cheyenne Blismus comes to fight. So.
Just a follow-up question, Carolina. You come with quite a little bit of written about you in terms of your heavy hands. What can we expect to see come Saturday night?
You can see really assassin. I show everything what I can in cage. On Saturday.
And in terms of the various aspects of the game, ground game, standing game, where do you think You're going to win this fight.
Every place in ground pound, strike, everything.
She has no ground game.
I'm ready for everything. Trust me.
How
Trust
many
me.
submissions do you have? How many submissions
Really,
do
I
you
have just one. Believe
oh,
me,
just one. Exactly.
Yeah, just one.
No
and
ground game.
That's it
Do
for
not
you.
talk. How many times do you compete in jiu-jitsu?
You
None.
see in
No
Saturday.
ground. Okay, we'll see Saturday.
We'll see, yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Question
But
for Max.
to answer a question, no ground game.
We'll see.
Question for Max. This is the first time you're returning since the show, which was a very different situation. How's this going to be different to your performance against Brendan Lazar?
Yeah, I think the show was on short notice. I can't.
Which fight? Which fight took on short notice? Which one? Which one? You ran away last year December, you little midget. You didn't want to fight me last year December, you fake an injury. So you want to say short notice. There's no such thing as short notice.
I don't know what he's talking about, but
talking about you.
It was short notice to come here for the fighter, and I train not a lot, so now it's different.
You are starting to give excuse of your loss. Now you are giving people excuse that if I lose, it's gonna be a short notice. Listen and listen very carefully. As a fighter, you must be ready anytime, any day, Papa. Okay. I'm gonna chop those big muscles of bodybuilding of yours. You have no idea, bro. Listen. You never fought in this industry now. This is EFC. It's not TF1 fighting with 20 people. Bro, you have no idea what's coming for you.
You have nothing what I don't see before.
We'll see, Papa. We'll see. How many fights you have? Who did you fight?
Yeah, how many fights?
Running like a chicken licking. Inside there again, Branson Leja.
I thought you're a real fighter. Oh, yes.
Which one?
You tell I have not
I
enough
fought big
fights.
guns,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
I fought tough fights.
I have not enough
I'm gonna
fights, but
pace
you want to fight me,
I
okay?
will pace
Then
you,
you're
my
a good
bro.
fighter.
I will pace you. Welcome
You're
to
searching for an
Africa,
easy
Papa.
fight, eh?
Are you easy? Oh my God.
No, that's what you're telling me.
Are you easy? Are you
That's what
easy?
you're telling me. Why
Which
you want
one
to
is
fight
easy?
me, yeah?
Which one is easy?
Yeah,
I'm not
telling me,
fighting.
yeah?
You are fighting me. You are fighting on the common event because of me, not me fighting
you. You tell I have not a lot of fights,
I'm gonna
but
finish you. Listen,
since
Papa.
you want to fight against
I will
me.
finish you.
What, yeah?
Yes, I will finish you.
Yeah, they'll finish
I don't
me,
run
yeah.
away. You ran away from
We
me
will
last
see.
year. I will finish you, my boy.
Yeah, then show and stop talking. Eh? I can't hear your voice anymore.
Dare I ask a question? A question for Conrad Sebi. Conrad, what's your opinion on his fight against Brendan Lazar in TF1?
Honestly, what I saw, I only saw Brendan Lazar fighting, but I wasn't sure who he was fighting. Because what I saw big punches. You know, have you ever seen a truck? Mabaluga swing punches around. You think he can catch me with that? All he has, well, I give him credit on that. He's got big muscle. That's good for ladies, not for me. Not inside the cage. Not for me.
Not
Papa.
only good for ladies.
Not for me. He's too slow. No technique. He's not even wise in the cage. He never fought like the one he's gonna fight Saturday.
Question for Max Merton. Conrad's training at a gym owned by Penna. You have any feelings on that? He was your coach on TF1.
I think that doesn't affect me because it changed a lot since 1 year. And yeah, I don't really train often with Damat, so he says that you know everything about me.
You're too slow, man. I don't need to know anything about you.
Yeah, then it's
I don't need to know anything about you. Who are you? Who are you? I never. The last fight I saw, it was that TF1. The rest, nothing.
I'm this guy you want to fight since 1 year.
Listen,
yeah.
Saturday, come Saturday.
You want me to fight since 1 year, and you ask me who are you? I don't know who are you. Eh? What you want?
What English are you talking, little midget? You are done this Saturday, Papa. I will finish you. I'm gonna chop that beard of yours.
All right, Mark.
Right. Next question. Next question is to Callum. Welcome back to South Africa. Up against the champ. I think a lot's been spoken about the fact that you're coming out of the same camp that has inflicted Ego with his only defeat. I'm sure there's a lot of learnings that have come out of that fight camp, particularly from some of your training partners. What are you going to bring that you think is going to be the downfall of Ego Cabeza?
You're just going to have to see on Saturday night. I've said it once, I'll say it again, he can pick his poison. If he wants to stay standing, I'll beat him on the feet. If he wants to take me down, I'll submit him. I feel that I'm the better striker and that I'm the better jiu-jitsu practitioner. I think the only place he's better than me is straight wrestling. So whatever he wants to do, we'll wait and see on the night.
Welcome, Nerik. Welcome, Nerik Simos. Come up here, Nerik. Do you want to do a face-off quickly?
I will do afterwards.
Just come up and have a seat. We're going to have to spring over.
Jump, yeah.
Box jump it.
Question. Callum, on the open workouts, you said you're going to put the belt in the van. What exactly does that mean?
No, put him in the van, not the belt. Him in the van. Nah, it's just a daft thing that I say. If people tell me, like, because of the Ted Bundy nicknames, people say he's going in the back of the van. It's just it was just a Scottish kind of humour joke. That was it.
Graham, with the ladies' fight change, could you give us some insight into your mindset on the new opponent for Cheyenne?
Well, so I'd put it out there to quite a few camps to see who was available, and landed on a 3-0 Carolina. Watched her first. Watched the fight. I think it was your most recent fight. Did it go to decision? The last fight that you, yeah. And I was like, wow, this girl's, she's hot. She's a machine. So she's going to come in and really, bring it to Cheyenne, which is great. I think that's the type of fight that Cheyenne wants. She doesn't want easy fights. And these mics are grafting. But she's a hell of a fighter, good stand-up, uses her distance control well, and I think it's going to be a good fight. What do you think, Shai?
I think she looks great in her videos because the girls she's fight are average. If you do your research, her combined record of fights of the girls she's fought is 15-11. That's almost a 50-50 record of the girls she's fought. That's average. I fight the best, and I want the best. When I came to you, I told you I'll take any fight, any weight. And guess what? You say you're a fighter.
You've changed your weight, which is great.
I'm a natural strawweight. I took a fight at flyweight. She was the 5th pick. I said yes to every single female you've given me. But this girl, if you were a true fighter, you would say, okay, we'll take it at flyweight, as if that's what we wanted. But no, she wants a catch weight. So I guess we have false advertisement. So
there you have it.
I'll see you at 55 kg on the scale.
Next question, Iga. The strap is on the line. Callum comes with obviously good pedigree. You're obviously expecting to use your wrestling game quite a bit. I know in your last fight you didn't have to. What can we expect from Iga on the line?
Okay, let's put it this way. You look at me, and you look at Callum, and you look at the people I've fought, and look at the people he's fought. And look my record, look at his record. And look at how I have grown as an athlete and how he has grown as an athlete. And it says it all. I feel like this fight is, I don't know, like it's not even a challenge for me. I've fought guys that have bigger challenges. I mean, I don't know, like I fought Peter Queally.
Listen, see, the thing is, I think you're forgetting.
He was tough.
He's forgetting.
I fought a lot of guys, a lot of big names, a lot of hot guys. And look, I always come in victorious. I know I am like the most undermined champion in the EFC, but I always come and prove myself every night. I show up and I fight. I take fights anyway. If you check my last fight, I mean, the guy was 2 times my size, and I showed up and I do what I have to do, and that's just what's going to happen.
I think you're forgetting that I had 15 amateur fights as well, and the last 5 or 6 were all professional.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't got like 10 amateur fights, bro. And I've got
exactly.
Like,
that's how you're looking at. You're only looking at my pro record.
You got nothing. You got
we'll
nothing,
see. We'll see on the night.
You started like yesterday.
Because you're looking only at my pro record,
bro.
Which is 4-1.
I started when I was 8, bro. When did you start?
19.
Yeah, I thought as much.
But that's been 10. You started wrestling at 8. What? You started MMA at 8?
Yeah, bro.
No, you never. I've seen your striking.
You show you so much striking.
You've been striking.
Cute, bro.
You've been striking since you were 8-year-old. Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's cute, bro. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see where that taekwondo gets you, bro. We'll see where we get to.
We'll see where you're.
You'll see it, bro. I hope that chin is strong
we
enough.
will see. We'll see where
I
your
hope that
wrestling
chin is
gets you.
strong enough, bro.
I've been
You better
training
go
hard.
look at
Don't
the
you worry
next-
about that,
my
son.
last fight and see what
That
happens.
wrestling will
When's the
get
last time
shoved
you put
right up your
someone on
ass. That's
back,
where it'll
bro?
be going.
You talk about stand up. When was the last time you strike someone, bro?
What are you talking about?
Huh? What?
The last time I strike. When
Yeah.
was the last time I was striking?
When is the last time you knocked someone out, bro? When's the last time you actually fought in the cage,
I
bro?
don't.
You
I
go
don't.
around
You remember?
submitting
I've actually had Thai fights as well.
You
Two,
come
I've
here
had
and
two
you think you got everything,
first round
bro.
knockouts
Wait
in
until
Thai
you get
fights.
out-wrestled, you'll
I've
see
had
what
two. I've had
happens,
two
bro. We'll
first
see what
round
you manage-
knockouts in Thai
Yeah,
fights.
whatever, man. Yeah, whatever, bro.
So what you-
You
You're
just-
talking
you-
utter nonsense.
Yeah, bro. You must
You're
go
talking
around and look at
nonsense.
your MMA fights, bro, and see what you have done with that, bro.
What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
I was calling you what you're saying.
I can't even see your face is that plain.
Yeah, bro. That's what's happening.
I
That's
didn't
what's
see
up,
it.
bro. That's the
That
youth
is what's
thing, bro.
up.
It's young blood, bro. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
we'll see.
That's what's happening, bro. That's what's happening. It's young blood, bro.
Young blood.
Yeah.
Young
Talking
clown.
about your old age shit, bro.
Hey, young clown.
Blood, man.
Young clown.
Young clown. You'll see what a clown does to you on Saturday, bro. You'll see what's happening. Talking about clown. You're entertaining me right now, bro. What's happening? What's happening? Where's the mic at? You're tired. Fucking weight guy's eating you up.
What do you think, Rich? How's this fight gonna go? You've trained one of them, and one of them's been training with you. You've prepared for the one, and you've trained the other.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a hi guys.
Piers was so reluctant to give any predictions.
Yeah, I'm not a spoiler. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. I fought both of them. Yeah, it didn't go my way, but you will see on the night. It's gonna be an awesome fight.
If EFC gives you 5,000 rand to place a bet on Bet Exchange, who are you going to put it on?
I'm not good at betting.
There's nothing wrong with predictions, guys. Nothing wrong with predictions.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lacquer fight. Yeah, I can't wait for the fight. It's gonna be a smashing fight. Like I said, every time you fought, you just grow. So yeah.
Are you not concerned that you're fighting another athlete from Team CIT and they've got your number? They know how to beat you?
I will give you my address as well, so you can come and get me.
Follow-up question to Derek. Derek, it's been a while since you've been in the Hex. You're coming up against Pierre. He hasn't had a great run over the last short while. You obviously have been out for quite some time. You've been working on your ground game quite a lot in the last short while. Are we expecting to see a very different Derek Samoy step into the Hex this time around?
Pretty much, but basically I've been working all around. Like, you know, I can't just think like going there like, oh, now his wrestling will be like the main thing. Like at this level, like I'm pretty sure guys are trying to cover all the holes we have. So I'm prepared for wherever the fight goes. So yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Just to follow up, how do you think your reach and height advantage is going to benefit you against Pierre?
We'll find out during the night.
Question for Carolina. Carolina, your natural weight class, if you win the fight, where would you be looking at fighting next in the EFC?
I don't know, see. Doesn't matter with who. I can fight now. I don't need to wait for Saturday, I can now.
So that, next fight?
52 kilo, I think.
52 kilos?
That's your weight, isn't that your weight?
Straw weight, yeah.
Don't you guys straw?
Yeah, we're both straw weights. But I told you, give me any fight, any weight. You gave me a flyweight bout, but this little girl didn't want to take it at flyweight.
Question for Igor. So Igor, besides the Boyd Allen fight, which everyone wants to see, and why it's seeming that it's not going to happen, would you effectively say that should you win this fight against Callum, have you effectively cleared out the featherweight division? What's next?
Well, I'm definitely going to win. And yeah, I've cleared out the division before, and I'm yet again to prove that. Yeah, after this, it's just like on to the next one, you know.
What is the next one?
I don't know. At the moment, I'm sitting in between two things, you know, either going down to bantam or going up to lightweight. We'll see.
Your pick for fight of the night?
Iga Cabeza wins.
Man, I actually think it's going to be the girls. Definitely. Definitely. I've seen both of them. I'm just excited to have people who've got real fire in their belly to put on great fights, and that's what seems to be happening between the two of them, is they get to really impress, and that always makes great fights.
Graham, just coming back to the ladies' fight, we've spoken many times over the last year, a number of years, about the lack of depth in female fighters in South Africa. We've now got two great internationals going to put on a showpiece. None of them have fought here in South Africa, so obviously we're waiting to see what's going to happen. What's in the pipeline for ladies' fights? Because obviously we need to grow that division here in South Africa, especially with the likes of Brave coming in December, them obviously stating that they want to continually come back here to Africa. We've obviously got to grow that female division.
The female division, in my opinion, in South Africa is never going to explode overnight. It's always going to be a trickling effect. You've got to bring in internationals, really good internationals, in order to kind of spur on the Amandalinos of the world wanting to fight one of these ladies, or, like we've got Kiara Penko, I know, who wants to come back and really make waves in terms of her being the international champion at strawweight. But we are going to have an opportunity next year to really expand that division aggressively within a couple of months. So it's going to be a situation where you're going to see a different landscape in 2019 for the females. Definitely. I can promise you that.
So just to follow up, just talking about Kiara and obviously her current weight division, do any of these ladies suddenly get a crack at that shot?
For sure.
What happens on Saturday?
For sure. I think I've discussed it with Cheyenne quite openly, that she wins here, she can get the opportunity. I don't see why it shouldn't be the same for Carolina. In many ways, having two internationals headlining a fight card or being on a co-main has always been a bit difficult for us, but it's not a problem. You know, Kiara's popular, she's a great fighter, and I think the fights will speak for themselves. So the fact that they're both super talented, the winner on the night could definitely challenge for a title. I wouldn't say no to it. Do you want me to wrap up? All right, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us at this press conference. This coming Friday is the weigh-ins at Carnival City, and then we're moving straight on to fight night. Saturday, 3 big fight nights, 3 massive cards, 2 of them featuring South African talent. Stay tuned, guys. Saturday is going to be a great fight. Thank you very much to Capital Hotels for hosting us. Such a beautiful hotel, putting our internationals up, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.